Good evening, basketball fans. I'm Chris Masner here with John Brennan and Bill Hoyer, bringing you exciting Central Buckeye League basketball produced by the Bexley JCs and All-American Cablevision. Tonight's game presents the great local rivalry of Coach Gene Millard's Bexley Lions with an 11-0 record against Coach Jack McMullen's Columbus Academy Vikings, currently sporting an 8-1 record. The gym is just jam-packed tonight. There's a lot of excitement going on, and we're fortunate tonight to have with us two expert color analysts in John Brennan of Brennan's Broadnell and Bill Hoyer, last year's Bexley Reserve coach and assistant varsity coach, and this year's head Bexley girls varsity basketball coach. So, gentlemen, without further ado, what should we expect to see in tonight's contest?
Well, I think in tonight's game you're going to see another fine contest between two teams with excellent coaches. These two teams always play hard against each other, and this will be no exception. Both are leading their divisions in the Central Buckeye League. Speaking with Jack McMullen, the academy coach, before the game, his concern was that his players are very inexperienced in a big game. Aaron Clark is the only returning full-time starter, and he feels it's very important for his team tonight to get off to a good start against Bexley. As usual, Academy will play tough man-to-man defense, pick you up all over the floor, and try to pressure any type of shooting of Bexley in the front court. He realizes Bexley's a fine outside shooting team, but also has the height advantage underneath. And I think that pressure on defense will be most important to Academy's success in tonight's game. John, a few words about Bexley?
Oh, Coach Hoyer, I think that Bexley will probably come out in their usual man-to-man. They'll want to press after a made basket, play up-tempo basketball, want to run every chance they get, hope to keep the score up in the 60s or 70s. I know, Bill, you've talked to Coach McMullen, and he was saying an up-tempo game may help Academy, and that kind of surprised me because in years past they've come in here, held the ball, not had as much talent as some of the Bexley teams, but really had some real dogfights. Last year's game, we did have a game in the 60s, and it was decided right at the buzzer. We had a controversial call, and Academy thought they scored at the buzzer to win the ball game, and they had not. And in talking with Coach McMullen, what did he tell you a little bit of different than what we used to hear?
Jack feels he has a quick team, and he said an up-tempo game would be right down his alley tonight. He feels if Bexley has a chance to set up at half court, that they may hurt them with their inside big people.
Coach Hoyer, who's going to be starting for Academy tonight?
Tonight, starting for Academy at the guards will be senior Randy Schettinger, 5'9". At the other guard, a 5'10" junior, Todd Peterman. Starting at one forward, the leading scorer for Academy, a 6'1" junior, Aaron Clark. At the other forward, a 6'1" junior, Brian Brooks. And in the middle, coming off an excellent rebounding game last night, will be a 6'2" senior, Zach Kirk. John, who will be opposing them for Bexley tonight?
Well, we just had the buzzer. We're getting ready for the opening tip. We've got Mike Millard and Bill Hoyer at guards. That Bill Hoyer should be a familiar name to you, Bill. Paul Daly at center, Matt Copp and Bill Kumler will be the forwards.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're just about ready to hear the PA system announce the starting lineups, so we'll let you watch them. Come on out.
And a 6' junior, number 5, Todd Peterman. At the center position, 6'2" senior, number 32, Zach Kirk. At the forwards, 6'1.5" junior, number 34, Aaron Clark, and 6'2" junior, number 30, Ryan Brooks. The Vikings are coached by Jack McMullen. And now for the Bexley Lions at the guard position.
These Columbus Academy Vikings are obviously excited, and now here comes Bexley's starting lineup.
Junior, number 3, Mike Millard. And the 4'10" senior, number 5, Captain Bill Hoyer. At the center position, 6'7" senior, number 23, Paul Daly. At the forward position, a 6'2" senior, number 21, Matt Copp. And 6'3" senior, number 13, Bill Kumler. The Lions are coached by Mr. Gene Millard.
There's Bexley, the Bexley Lions, starting 5, and now for our national anthem. it is, ladies and gentlemen. The game's just about ready to begin. Standing room only here at Bexley Gymnasium.
We have two veteran officials for tonight's game. First, Van Parks, who works at Architectural Identification, has been officiating for 14 years. And his partner tonight, Larry Fox, who works for the state of Ohio and has been officiating for 27 years.
There you have it. The teams are getting their last-minute instructions. Will be coming out very shortly.
For those of you not familiar with high school basketball rules, a new rule this year is the alternating jump ball. There will be a jump ball at the beginning of the game, but each time thereafter, possession will alternate between the two teams.
One thing, Coach, if I'm not mistaken, if there is an overtime, will there be a new jump ball?
If there is an overtime, they do jump in the first overtime.
Yes, Chris, we saw that in the earlier game. We had an overtime in the reserve game, which Bexley won 51-47 in an exciting contest.
Okay, Daly should have a decided height advantage for Bexley on this jump. It's going up against Zach Kirk. 6'2" against 6'7", and Kirk gets the rebound. Or Kirk gets a tip. Clark brings it down, passes over.
Chris, Bexley starting out in man-to-man defense.
A heavy passing game for Academy right now. Working it in for the good shot. Very patient offense. Almost a steal by Mike Millard. About a whole minute before a shot's been taken.
I think you're seeing here both excellent patience by Academy on offense, but excellent defense by Bexley also.
3-second violation. It appears to be on Brooks.
Chris, Academy ran 1:18 off the clock with the 6:42 mark, and no one's taken a shot.
Full court press employed by Academy.
Got an offensive foul on Mike Millard on the trap.
Offensive foul for Bexley, Mike Millard.
He fouled Brian Brooks of Academy.
On the out-of-bounds play underneath, Bexley will employ a 2-3 zone.
Clark with the ball, passes it off to Schedinger, around again, over to Peterman, back to Schedinger, back to Peterman again. They're going to be very patient. Inside, puts it up, he's going to be fouled. Fouls on Daly. Shot was by Zach Kirk. He's the leading scorer. Or pardon me, Aaron Clark's the leading scorer. Zach Kirk's the second leading scorer. The Bexley team shooting 55% of his shots.
Because of the lack of height inside, Chris, I think Academy would like to get Bexley's big boys in trouble, and they went right at him that time.
First points of the game, Columbus Academy by Zach Kirk. 68% free throw shooter. Two-shot foul. It's up, in, and Columbus Academy takes a 2-0 lead. Kumler bringing it down, pressed by Brooks of Academy, gets it by him. Inside over Millard. Millard fakes the shot into Daly, inside, off the glass, and in for two.
Bexley will take it inside as often as possible. Daly at 6'7" has a real height advantage inside.
Got to travel on Academy.
Good press by Matt Copp, causing Schedinger to travel.
Chris Bexley like to jump out here with a lead so they can kind of take Academy out of this delay game that they're in here early.
Over to Hoyer. Stops, pops, no good. Academy rebound. Rebound by Kirk. Academy bringing the ball down quickly and then holding it up. Very patient on offense again.
Bexley back in their man-to-man defense.
2-2 score with 5:20 left in the first quarter. Inside. Kirk forced the shot. Rebound went out of bounds. Last touch by Bexley's Matt Copp. Peterman inbounding. Into Schettinger. Kumler and Hoyer both went down on that exchange. Outside shot, first shot outside, and it's good. Number 30, Brian Brooks. Columbus Academy, 4:34 left in the first quarter, takes a 2-point lead, 4-2. Daly inside, turns, jumps off the glass, and it's good.
Carmen copied Bexley's last basket, the inside look, and Daly on a short jumper using the height advantage that Coach Hoyer mentioned.
Shot no good. Peterman may have elected rather to take that shot, passed it off instead. Hoyer up, and it's good.
And a foul on 24 outside, Chris. Randy Schettinger.
2 replacements already. We have Scott Henthorne coming in. Jack McMullen, the coach's son for Columbus Academy.
Basket was by Bill Hoyer, number 5 for Bexley.
Saying the foul, Chris, was after the basket, so Bexley will inbound from the side. A chance for a 4-point opportunity here.
Again, aggressive defense by the Columbus Academy Vikings. Daly now outside with the ball. Over to Copp. Copp takes the lane.
He may have a foul on Henthorne there. He's been brought in trying to slow up Daly inside.
Scott Henthorne is the tallest man on the Columbus Academy team at 6 foot 5 inches tall, but he usually replaces the 6 foot 2 inch center, Zach Kirk.
Foul was on Brian Brooks away from the ball. Henthorne and Daly were in a little shoving match down inside.
Daly from outside, way outside. No good, almost off the top of the backboard, and Aaron Clark rebounds for the Columbus Academy Vikings.
I'm sure Academy would like Daly shooting outside rather than underneath.
To Clark over to McMullen. McMullen drives, puts it up for 2.
Nice strong move to the bucket by McMullen. He drew the foul and the basket counts.
3:08 left in the
Foul will
first.
be on Matt Copp, his first.
3:08 first quarter, 6-6 tie. McMullen trying to break the tie. One shot.
His first, team 3.
And shot's good.
Freshman Matt McMullen checks into the lineup.
Coming in for Schettinger, Randy Schettinger. Heavy pressure on the inbounds. Columbus Academy steals the ball. Henthorne. Outside to Jack McMullen. They're waving it. Stolen by Millard. Mike Millard taking it all the way. Up against a 6'5" player, makes the basket. He's fouled. Henthorne didn't like it at all. Good defensive quickness by Mike Millard.
Mike looked back and kind of anticipated the foul and almost waited on the big man, was able to make the goal and draw the foul. Bexley back to 1 point lead, 8-7.
His first, team 3. Baskets is good. By Mike Millard, he'll shoot 1 3.
This gymnasium jam-packed full of people, both sides, with the 6-man, the fans, being a little silent. Pressing, swarming defense by Bexley Lions. Almost stolen by Bill Hoyer. Hand slap in there, just touched the ball. Millard on Mike Millard guarding Aaron Clark, Columbus Academy's leading scorer.
Academy again very patient with their offense.
McMullen takes it in off the glass, and it's good for 2.
Chris, they made 12 passes before they took that shot. They're looking for only the good ones.
So far, 4 of the points by Columbus Academy's Jack McMullen have been in the paint.
Zach Kirk and Todd Peterman return for Academy. Brian Brooks and Aaron Clark will take a rest.
You got Scott Elsas entering also for Bexley, replacing Matt Copp, who was beaten on the last play. Coach Millard offering a little instruction.
Kumler passes it into Hoyer.
I think we have a holding foul on number 4. He was holding Mike Millard as he was cutting for the basket. Bexley already here in the first quarter will be in the 1-and-1 bonus.
Minute and 37 seconds left. Bexley's ahead, or tie ball game 9-9. Mike Millard trying to break the tie here.
Line for Bexley, number 3, Mike Millard, shooting 1 in.
We have Paul Daly out at midcourt. Should he miss? Mike Millard does not miss.
Chris, look for Bexley to press after this made free throw if it's good.
Okay, 10-9 lead. Bexley over Academy. Second shot's up, good off the rim. Columbus Academy gets the rebound. Jack McMullen brought it down. Over to Matt McMullen. Again, being patient on offense.
They keep looking for Bexley to make a defensive mistake so they can drive to the basket.
Henthorne thought about shooting it the last time and puts it up this time and misses.
We got McMullen again on a foul out on the court before the drive. Michael Millard will be shooting the 1-and-1 again. Second foul on Jack McMullen. Academy with the substitute to replace McMullen. Aaron Clark's back in the ball game, and we also have Brooks is back in for Henthorne.
10-9 lead, 51 seconds left. Shots up, and it's good.
Chris, this could be a factor right now, Bexley getting in the 1-on-1 so early, because the Academy is known for their aggressive style of play and their tough defense. And if the referees call a close ball game, we could be shooting a lot of 1-on-1s here in the first half.
And he hits on both ends of it. 2 points.
Also, too, John, Bexley's an excellent free throw shooting team, hitting almost 70%.
Near steal by Kumler down.
Kumler
Bexley cheerleaders.
slapped it out of Peterman's hands. Brian Brooks will inbound it for the Columbus Academy Vikings. Gets it into Matt McMullen.
Coach McMullen was worried about a fast start for Academy. This could be a big possession. They could either end this quarter down 1 or down 5, and Bexley could get possession and score a basket.
Mike Millard, tremendous defensive in-your-face, gets his own. The basket's no good. Said Bill Hoyer charged. Mike Millard made a tremendous defensive slap of that ball when the shot was put up, ran out of bounds, flicked it back into Bill Hoyer, and Bill Hoyer drove and committed the foul.
Of course, you can see it, how Academy's coached to take the charge and their defensive tendencies. A well-coached team. Both players were able to get back and Kreible to take the charge and were successful.
4th team foul on Bexley. Stolen by Millard again. Off of Elsas, over to Millard. Shots up and good. That was a great play by Kumler. Kumler got that ball off of Elsas and was able to get it to Mike Millard. Shots up. It looked like it was tipped. Daly got the rebound. Shot was up by Matt McMullen. And at the end of the first quarter, we have a 14-9 score. Bexley over the Columbus Academy Vikings.
Chris, Bexley's pressing defense is hurting Academy so far. They've been patient against it, but they've turned the ball over several times, leading to Bexley points at the other end. Also, the early foul trouble is going to hurt them, I think, here in the second quarter. If Bexley continues to take the ball to the basket, they're going to be shooting some free throws. John?
If Bexley's next foul will also put Academy into the 1-and-1, which would give them an opportunity to shoot the bonus of the rest of the half.
In that quarter, Mike Millard was the leading scorer with Bexley with 8 points on 2 field goals and 4 free throws.
Okay, the first half, Bexley, or the first quarter, Bexley was 5 of 7 on the field goals and 4 of 5 for the free throws for a total of 14 points here.
You can see two contrasting styles, though. Chris Bexley just anxious as all get out to run. Academy has been very patient on offense. It'll be interesting to see if Academy can stay as patient if they fall any further behind here.
Now, with the alternating jump ball rule, since Academy got the tip, Bexley will be able to bring the ball in beginning the second quarter.
Chris, Academy was led by Jack McMullen with 5 first quarter points.
Daly brings it in. I don't know if that pass was meant to go there, but Bexley controlled the ball. Over to Kumler, off of Kumler's hands, and Aaron Clark picks up the loose ball. Clark, top of the key at the foul line, up off the front of the rim. Mike Millard gets the ball, takes it down, over to Daly. Alley-oop, and it's good for 2.
Good recognition and a good assist by Mike Millard as he led Daly to the basket. Daly did a fine job controlling the ball and banking it in. Bexley leads 16-9.
From the side of the key, the shot was good by Brooks.
Tempo picking up a little bit.
Way down to Daly. Daly's going to take it all the way. He does. It's good. And he's fouled by number 32, Zach Kirk. Bit of a mismatch there. 6'2" Kirk going against the stocky 6'7" Daly.
Academy foul number 32, Zach Kirk is first. Daly will be at the line, shooting 1 throw.
18-11, 7:08 left in the second period. He makes the three-point play. Full court pressure by Bexley Lions.
Chris, the last 2 times down the court, Academy has not been as patient. They've shot the outside jumper. I think they're feeling a little bit of the frustration of being down 8 points.
Inside, there's going to be a foul. It'll be on Bill Kumler.
That'll be 1-on-1 time now for Academy. So both teams will shoot the 1-on-1 from now on to the half.
Zach Kirk at the line.
Bexley foul number 13, Bill Kumler, his first team 5. Number 33, Zach Kirk at the line, shooting 1 in.
Kirk setting himself. Tickles the nets. It's good. 19-12 ball game, 6:49. Kirk shooting the second end of the 1-and-1. And he's good. Heavy inbounds pressure, full court. McMullen on Millard. Clark rebound. Over to Clark. To Brooks. Peterman. Inside, Kirk puts it up and in.
Good look inside to Kirk.
Away from the ball, both Kirk and Daly are going real head-to-head. Good defensive play by Clark there as he tips the ball off his hands and out of bounds. Going to be close. Just barely tipped by 24, Randy Schedinger of Columbus Academy, and Bexley will inbounds the ball again. Inside to Hoyer. Elsas has the ball. Inside to Kumler. He's going to be fouled by Clark.
Good look inside. Billy Kumler going line shooting the 1-on-1. It's Clark's first foul.
His first. Bill Kumler at the line shooting one hand.
Kumler sets. Puts it up. Off the rim, controlled by Millard. Millard will bring it back outside.
Actually got a nice bounce out there on that missed foul opportunity.
Elsas with the ball, going against Peterman. Into Daly. Daly didn't really quite see it.
Bexley continuing to look inside. Millard led Daly just a little too much that time.
Had Paul Daly in there turning around in traffic. Didn't really get a good look at the pass until the ball was almost beyond him.
Academy working again against the 2-2-1 press from Bexley.
Watch for Academy. They may look for Kirk. He's been their leader the last few times down the floor.
Brooks partially tipped. Great play by Daly. He throws it off to Kumler. Over to Hoyer. Hoyer stops, pops, in and out. Elsas gets the ball, fakes, goes up and down, and it's in.
Basket by number 25, Scott Elsas.
Big basket there by Elsas. A good follow. He'd not been in the flow of the offense here in the last few minutes. He did a nice job following there, putting the ball in and getting fouled. Bexley back to a 6-point lead, 21-15. Elsas to shoot one.
That was the second foul on Columbus Academy's Aaron Clark. 21-15, 5:14 left in the second period. In and out, no good. And Kumler gets a foul.
Bill Kumler over the back on the rebound.
We'll go down to the other end of the court for another 1-and-1. It looks like Scott Henthorne's getting ready to replace, substitute for Columbus Academy. He will wait until the foul shot's made.
Actually, foul number 13, Bill Kumler, his second. At the line, number 32, Zach Kirk. 1 in.
Zach Kirk trying to close it to 5. He does, and it's good.
Point Kirk.
21-16.
Zach Kirk 5 for 5 at the foul line.
Shows that nice touch of that old football quarterback touch at the foul line.
190-pound football quarterback.
Academy has 3 substitutes ready to come onto the floor.
Shot's good. No, it's not good. In and out. Kumler and Daly bumped each other. Kumler was able to go save the ball. Over to Elsas. Daly's top of the key right now. No Lions underneath. They're working it in. Barely tipped by Clark, saved by Kumler. Kumler takes it all the way to the basket. It's no good.
Offensive foul on Kumler, Chris.
That'll be Kumler's third foul also.
Foul was on Kumler.
Drew White is up off the bench to report in for Kumler, who just picked up his third.
Kumler fouled Kirk, and Kirk was just replaced, getting a little rest by McMullen.
Again, that's that academy defense. They set you up for that charge. Anytime they can take a charge, they're willing to risk it.
They help real well inside, John. The big boys step over in front of the person driving and pick them up.
3 on 2. Lex not to take it. Outside to Clark. Academy within 4, once again being patient, within 5. The inside matchup right now of Daly on Henthorn. Daly weighs quite a bit more, and Henthorn can't go through him to the basket. Daly is able to stuff him, takes it all the way by himself. Ball's no good. Jack McMullen tried to get the charge on that, was unable to do so. No foul. .342, 21-16 score. Vikings lead.
Bexley again playing excellent defense. You might have noticed, John, both teams run similar offenses. So I think they're used to defending each other.
Defensive man sometimes gets there before the offensive mound. We've got a foul away from the ball on 20, McMullen. That's Matt McMullen, the freshman, and Boyer will be shooting the one-on-one.
Academy foul number 20, Matt McMullen, his second.
21-16, 3:01 left in the first half.
Bill Hoyer leads the Lions, shooting 90% at the foul line. Let's hope I didn't jinx him. Trevor Torrene has entered for Daly.
Double T enters the game for the first time tonight. Shots up and good.
Shooting like that won't hurt that 90% average. Bexley back to the biggest lead. Well, they led by 8 at once. They're back to a 7-point lead here, 23-16.
Tipped away by Hoyer, but out of bounds. Academy ball underneath.
Off Torrance after Hoyer tested. Trevor got a hand up and sailed by him. It was a good defensive effort.
Bexley again goes to the 2-3 zone on the out of bounds play underneath.
.248 left in the half. Sure, Columbus Academy would like to cut down this lead before half ends. Henthorn from the wing and puts it up and good. 23-18. Henthorn's had that shot opportunity a couple times tonight. Has not elected to take it. He took it that time and put it up and good. Drew White puts it up.
You're going to get a charge here on Drew White. Again, the Academy stepped in front of him and drew the offensive foul. Excellent defense.
Offensive foul.
Basket will not count.
Fans are complaining, but White had come down and made contact. He didn't establish contact with the floor, even though the hoop was good. He charged. It's a rule change from a year ago.
I think that's the third charge Academy's taken, isn't it, John?
Third or fourth, Bill. Takes a big basket away, which would have been back to the 7-point lead. We're at 5. Academy with 2:15 has a chance to cut it to 3.
This is a time right now where I think if Columbus Academy went in only 3 points down, they'd be very satisfied with themselves for this first half, being down by as many as 8 points.
Academy will have a chance this next trip to cut it to 3.
Coach, what do you think they'll do? Will they go for one shot this time?
No, there'll be too much time. I think they'll look for a good one. I think a couple of those 15-foot shots that the Academy took, Coach McMullen was a little upset with. I think he'd like to see them go back inside where they had a lot of success. As they went inside to Kurt.
Several picks down low, and Bexley seems to, like Coach Hoyer said, almost know what play's coming. both the defensive men sometimes beat the offensive man through the screen into the area that he wants to be in. So that's why sometimes they'll have trouble with this picking game underneath, because both teams do run a similar offense.
And for Bexley, you have the front line, Copp, Daly, and Kumler all out of the ball game. I would look for Academy to try to go inside here.
This point in the game, Bexley shooting 7 of 10 from the free throw line and 8 of 12 from the field, with Daly having 9 points and Mike Millard having 8 points.
Again, 2-2-1 press by Bexley. Academy very patient. And into the front court.
Over to Schettinger.
They're inside to Kirk.
10th horn spot, passes it back out to Clark. Clark shoots from the side of the key and strips it. They're within 3 now. Minute 46 seconds left in the first half.
They've crawled back in, only down by 3 points.
Elsas thought about it, stopped, into Torrence. Torrence gets his own rebound and puts it in. Good second effort.
Trevor Torrene with an excellent follow of his missed shot, and he tipped it back up and in to give Bexley a 5-point lead.
On the inbound, Mike Millard tipped the ball out. Academy has another McMullen and number 5 re-entering the ball game.
Peterman.
Matt Copp is re-entering the lineup for Bexley, replacing Scott Elsas.
Matt Davis winner for the first time tonight, replacing Bill Hoyer. Both teams playing 8 or 9 people. It's probably wise, so you have firepower down the stretches. A lot of kids are seeing action here.
Even though this isn't a high-scoring contest, there's a lot of defensive pressure, and it'll take the toll on their bodies. You just see from bringing the ball down court, little body contact there too. Out to Schettinger. Over to Peterman.
They keep looking inside for Kirk down low.
Good defensive play by Torrence.
5-second call. Hethorn hesitated. He thought he might have traveled, kind of caught himself, and then got out of sync. The referee had started his count as a 5 seconds. Good defensive pressure by Trevor Torrence.
Bexley also had excellent defense away from the ball. Henthorne could not find anyone to pass the ball to.
44 seconds left in the half. 25-20 lead. Bexley over Academy. Over to Millard. Millard taking it inside, puts it up. Great move, in for 2.
Basket by number 3, Mike Millard.
7-point lead again by Bexley over Academy. 15 seconds left. 2-3 zone. They're going to take it all the way. 3-on-1. And the foul will be on Trevor Torrence. Kirk will go to the line.
We'll send Zach Kirk back to the foul line, where he spent a good deal of this first half.
He'll have a 2-shot foul shot on him.
I think they called that a 1-on-1, Chris, since it happened out on the floor before Kirk went up, so that could be a key. If he would miss, Bexley would have time for a shot before the half. They still will have time if he makes both.
Kirk doesn't make that an issue as he hit nothing but net on that shot. 27-21, 7 seconds left in the first half. Shots up, off the iron. Torrence gets the rebound. Jumped and didn't know where he's going to throw it. Fortunately, Millard got the ball. And the shot's up. Almost good. So we end the first half with Bexley enjoying a 27-21 lead over the Columbus Academy Vikings. Well, gentlemen, what do you think happened this first half? With regards to Academy, Coach, what is Columbus Academy going to have to do to kind of come out a little stronger?
Well, Academy, I think, was very successful early going inside, and I think they steered away from that a little bit in the second quarter, taking some outside shots. Getting in foul trouble put Bexley on the line, and they scored quite a few with the clock stopped. I think Academy has to try to take away the inside play of Bexley, keep Millard from driving and hitting the jump shot, and also on offense, I think they need to go more inside to Kirk and try to get the big boys from Bexley in foul trouble. John?
Well, we had a pretty even second quarter. You had Bexley scoring 13 points, Academy 12, so Bexley expanded on their 5-point first quarter lead to lead by 6 here at halftime, 27-21. We'll have some statistics coming here shortly.
Okay, well, thank you very much. And this is Chris Masner right now, and we will be back shortly with second half statistics and the start of the second half. Testing. Good. With Bill Hoyer and John Brennan. We have a 27-21 game, and right now John and Coach Hoyer are going to give us the halftime statistics.
Chris, for Bexley, outstanding field goal shooting, 10 for 15 for 67%. 7 out of 10 at the free throw line for 70%. The leading scorers for Bexley, Mike Millard with 10 points and Paul Daly with 9. Bexley grabbed 9 rebounds, with Daly the leader with 3. The only person in foul trouble is Bill Kumler with 3 fouls. John, do you have the stats for
second leading scorer with 5 points?
Thank you very much, John. Both teams starting their original starting 5 here. Inbounds pass by Academy. Taken
Chris,
by
if
Shane.
Academy is going to stay in this deliberate type of offense, they're going to have to stay close to Bexley. So this third quarter, I think, will be very important to them. If they let Bexley stretch their lead out, they're going to have to change their style. Starting out again with their patient offense.
Coach, I think one of the things that's contributed to the patient offense is Bexley's played a really sticky man-to-man, and they've almost forced them into this because they haven't been able to go underneath.
Yes, they have. And they have Kumler on Kirk, so I would think Academy would look in there to try to get the 4th foul on Kumler.
You called it, and they did it. Basket by Kirk against Kumler, 27-23, 7:16 left in the third quarter of play. Copp with the ball, Daly way outside. Millard up, shoots, and strips it.
It's a big answer by Millard there at the 7-minute mark. We played a minute both teams with the basket.
Peterman bringing the ball down. Over to Kirk. Kirk couldn't find the handle, but grabs it, puts it up for 2.
They said Zach Kirk played one of his finest games last night. He's sure playing an excellent ball game tonight also.
He's leading the way now for Academy with 12 points.
Academy won in overtime last night, led by Kirk. Both teams playing 2 games and 2 nights in a row. Daly inside, up, no good. Kirk with the rebound.
Daly was a little off balance on that shot. Couldn't quite get his feet set.
Kirk again almost lost the ball. Clark from way outside, no good. Copp with the rebound, over to Millard. Millard trying to look for the basket, goes up, good, and he's fouled. Brian Brooks.
Excellent change of pace dribble by Mike that time. Slowed up and put it in high gear again and went straight to the bucket.
Now on number 30, Brian Brooks, his second team one. At the line for 2 throws, Mike Millard.
2-shot attempt here by Mike Millard coming up.
Point Millard.
6:07 left, 30-25. Millard off the front of the rim. Clark gets a rebound for the Columbus Academy Vikings.
Jack McMullen up off the Academy bench. He'll be reporting into the ball game.
Kirk fighting for it, takes it, loses it, picked up by Schettinger. Good save by Schettinger for his team. Clark at the key, takes it, hits it.
It's only his second basket of the evening. He's got 4 points, and he's usually their leading scorer. So I'm sure he's wanting to try to get underway here.
Millard in and out. Copp and Kirk went up, and it looks like Kirk got the advantage of it.
Academy can cut it to 1 with a basket, Chris. I think that'll be the 4th foul on Kumler as Brooks went strong to the bucket.
Kumler wasn't quite there. He wanted a charge, but he couldn't quite get there in time to take the charge. It really helped Brooks, who was off balance and just kind of threw the ball up as you ran into him.
Team 1. At the line for Academy, number 30, Brian Brooks, shooting 2 throws.
You see Drew White will be coming back for Bexley, I'm sure, for Kumler.
As he does right now. Brooks' first shot. Up. Off the back of the rim, no good.
This is a tight one, Chris, for neither team wants to be missing any foul shots tonight.
And he's good on the second attempt. A 2-point lead by Bexley. Tight defense again by the Academy Vikings. Hoyer bringing the ball down. Guarded closely by Schettinger. Over to Copp. Copp going against Clark. Inside to Daly. Daly takes it against Kirk, puts it up off the glass, and it's no good. Clark gets the rebound.
Just a little strong on the bank attempt by Daly inside. Academy with a chance to tie here on this possession.
If the Vikings tie, we're going to start to hear the 6-man for the Vikings right here. There'll be a loud roar. Vikings being patient on offense, guarded closely by the Lions. Daly way outside guarding Brooks. Inside. Against White. I don't know how he got that ball up and in, but Kirk just put up 2.
Kirk with an excellent baseline move, was behind the basket when he jumped out and laid it up and in.
Copp set up the charge there. Jack McMullen picked up a foul.
Zach Kirk gets a well-deserved rest as Henthorne reports into the game.
I wouldn't leave Zach out too long, Bill.
No, not very long at all.
He's carried him here in the third quarter. He's 3 for 3 from the field in the second half.
Academy's come out this half and outscored Bexley 9-3 to get right back in the ball game.
4:14 left in the third quarter, a 30-30 tie. Drew White with the ball. Going against Brooks. Over to Hoyer. Hoyer throws a little bit too far.
Bexley gets a break as Clark was standing on the end line.
That was a big break for the Bexley Lions as Academy could have taken the lead. Inbounds to Daly. Daly up. Hits Streds. 2 points for Daly. Over to Henthorne. Back to Peterman. To Brooks. That's Henthorne's area over there, electing not to shoot. A little further out this time. Passes it out to Brooks. Over to Peterman. Schettinger with the ball. Not Schettinger, Pat McMullen with the ball. Matt McMullen puts it up, two-hander, and he hits it. 32 tie, 3:17 left. Hoyer inside to Daly. Little move there. Bounces around, and it falls.
Nice touch by Daly inside. Bexley taking advantage of their height.
Heavy defensive pressure by Copp and Millard. Clark breaks the press, and he's going to
blocking foul on Matt Copp along the sideline.
Running stride for stride there with Clark. Matt kind of got his hip in there and
Actually found number 21.
denied the progress.
His second, team 2.
Both teams now with 2 team fouls here in the third period.
34-32, 2:48 left.
Bexley is dropping back into a 2-3 zone on this possession.
Coach McMullen, a lot of confidence in his freshman son, number 20. Way outside and good shot.
Todd Peterman, he's an excellent outside shooter for Academy. And he'll probably be the one looking to take the shots against the zone.
Millard way outside, and he hits for 2.
Mike countered a big basket by Peterman. Bexley back to 2-point advantage.
Good defense by both Hoyer and Millard. It's over to Millard. Up. Oh.
Got a reach in on young McMullen. There wasn't much he could do there as Michael missed the first attempt. He's a little bit too far under. Had a nice fake and then was fouled on the rebound.
Well, that was a great defensive effort by Aaron Clark not to get the foul called on him, and while stopping Mike Millard, making him concerned on his shot so that Millard
The foul was on the rebound, Chris. So it'll be Bexley's ball out of bounds.
It's actually a good
Last time they ran the high lob to Daly in this situation.
Top on the baseline, back out to Millard. Millard wanting to go.
Mike was a little out of control there on that shot.
Way inside to Kirk. Kirk inside.
Scored 2 more.
May have been a walk there, don't you think?
He might have. Bexley, I think, was a little confused what defense they were in, man-to-man or zone, and let Kirk go inside.
36-36 tie. 1:34 left in the quarter. Millard again way outside and hits for 2.
Number 3, Mike Millard.
2-point lead enjoyed by Bexley.
Zach Kirk playing a fine game. He's got 16 of the Vikings, 36 points here at the 1:20 mark of the third quarter.
Millard also has 16 for Bexley.
Peter over McMullen.
Inside.
McMullen inside to Brian.
You had Kirk with excellent rebound position, and he drew the foul from Paul Daly. They're not in the bonus yet, Chris. It'll be Academy's ball out of bounds underneath.
Peterman may have gotten a break on the shot. He looked like he was a little bit out of control. Looked like he was going to walk, and he just kind of threw it up. Daly on the rebound attempt fouled. So Academy still with a chance here to tie.
Brooks outside to Henthorne over to
Bexley in a 2-3 zone.
We've got a light go out up above.
We have a mercury light which got overheated and has gone out over the center of the floor.
I don't think it's that dark, but we're going to talk it over here.
one of the fans yelled out, play half court here. 57 seconds left. 38-36. Bexley up by 2.
They've put in a call for Manute Bowl to come and change the light, but he's not available right now in Washington. So I think we're going to play anyway.
Jack McMullen inbounds to his brother Matt. Outside McMullen. Driving it inside.
Got a kick in there by Copp as he reached in. It's good recognition defense inside as he was denying the pass, but Cott and Wiper closing it off inside for Bexley.
44 seconds left in the third period. To Brooks. McMullen.
Looking for Kirk again inside.
Kirk's got the ball.
They may be looking for one shot here, Chris, with 25 seconds remaining in the quarter.
Wouldn't be a bad idea.
Brooks shot a little early.
See if that comes back to haunt him. Now I know he'll shoot one. The hands are up on the bench.
15 seconds left. Inside, outside.
A throwaway. Tipped by Bexley, though. 11 seconds on the clock. Academy playing for one with a chance to tie at the end of the third quarter. Watch for a look inside to Kirk again.
Double pick for Henthorne in the corner, and he'll let it go.
Way outside, off the rim.
Academy foul there. That was a questionable call.
That was very questionable. It looked like both men had hands on the
3
ball.
seconds left. Bexley, if they throw a long pass, will have time to get a shot off.
Ryan Brooks, his third, team 4.
Academy not wanting to take any chances. There's a long pass. Academy with the ball.
Clock will run out, Chris.
And Henthorne throws it down court to no avail. We have a 38-36 score. Columbus Academy down by 2 to the Bexley Lions.
You saw Academy come out that quarter and play excellent defense. Cut a 6-point deficit down to 2. And they feel they're in pretty good shape entering the fourth quarter. Bexley has held on to their lead, but now a precarious 2-point advantage. Kumler is in foul trouble with 4.
I want to make an announcement for the new Bexley Area Chamber of Commerce. There will be a meeting at Sibone's at 6:30 this coming Wednesday, January 8th. This will be an after-hours concept with refreshments, door prizes, and an opportunity to meet fellow business persons and citizens eager to promote the Bexley community. Memberships to the new Bexley Area Chamber of Commerce are available at this time. You can also call me, Chris Masner, if you ever desire to get an application for the Bexley Area Chamber of Commerce. You're more than welcome. You do not have to be a member to come to this meeting again at 6:30 at Sibone's, Wednesday, January 8th.
Chris, Bexley will inbound. It's their turn on the possession rule. They also were outscored 15-11 in the quarter, but they still hang to that 2-point lead. This will be a big opening possession here. The next foul will also send Bexley into the 1-and-1.
Mike Millard leads Bexley in scoring with 17 points. Paul Daly has 13.
Kirk is counted for Academy with 16.
Hoyer stops his dribble. Daly again outside, guarded by Kirk. Millard over to Kumler. Elsas back out to Hoyer. Inside to Kumler.
Nice pass by Daly. Good look inside. Big assist.
Good pick as Kumler was able to shoot the ball unimpeded. 40-36.
2-2-1 press.
Going to have no basket, probably a foul on Elsas before on the floor, which actually saves them. They're not in the 1-on-1 yet. That'll be Bexley's 4th foul.
They continue to look for Kirk inside, and he's doing the job for them.
Actually, it turns out to be a good foul for Bexley. Denies the basket, makes Academy inbound. Both teams now, with their next foul, will put the other team in the 1-on-1. Both teams with 4 team fouls here at the 7:08 mark in the 4th period. Bexley leads 40-36.
Inside to Kirk. Kirk gets it knocked out of his hands. Hoyer has the ball. 2-on-2. Over to Millard. Millard elects to hold up. A good decision there. Academy was able to get on defense quickly. No travel. Outside to Kumler. 6:33 left in the 4th quarter of play. Daly from the foul line and hits.
Big jump shot there by Paul Daly.
Just like the mailman, he delivered. Daly with the steal on the long down court pass. Over to Hoyer, off of Hoyer's hands, and lucky Mike Millard was there to pick it up. Lucky for Bexley. Good steal. Schettinger with the ball.
Schettinger anticipated the move, was able to reach in and take the ball without fouling. Good defensive play. Might be a big break for Academy, a chance to cut it back to 4 as Bexley's looking at a chance to go up 8.
No good. Kirk with the rebound. Kirk up.
Good block by Daly.
It's one of the few times Kirk has been denied. Daly inside move off the glass and good. We've got an 8-point lead, 44-36. 5.5 minutes left. Kirk, great play, no good. Gets his own rebound, puts it up. He's fouled, and the basket's good.
Basket will count, Chris.
Kirk has just been tremendous for this Academy team the second half.
Daly was trying to actually pull away from Zach.
Daly on the rebound.
Brushed him on the rebound. Kirk was able to throw it up and in.
He'll be at the line shooting 1-0 after being fouled by number 23, Paul Daly, his third.
Zach Kirk trying to convert the three-point play. It's up and good.
Point Kirk.
44-39, 5-point lead enjoyed by the Bexley Lions. Over to Kumler. Kumler down under. Makes a great move, no good.
Should have tried to use the board there. He was a little out of control. If he'd have banked it, he might have been able to reverse it and hammer it home. Tough chance there for Kumler.
Clark lost the handle, gets the ball back.
Academy hanging tough here, Chris. A chance to cut it back to 3.
Clark puts it up, and it's good. 44-41, 4:48 left.
It'd certainly help Academy if Clark would get hot. He's their leading scorer.
We're going to have a foul called against by Columbus Academy against Bill Hoyer.
You got both teams now shooting the 1-on-1 from here on out. Hoyer will be at the line shooting the 1-on-1 at Bexley. He is a 90% free throw shooter, so let's hope that holds true.
Foul was on Randy Schettinger. It's his second foul.
This game will probably be won or lost here in the last 4.5 minutes at the foul line. Both teams in the 1-on-1, and there will be some fouls down the stretch.
Shots up and good.
Point Hoyer.
Gets Bexley's lead back up to 4. And shot second end of the 1-on-1, good. Henthorne in for Columbus Academy Vikings. At the foul line. Schettinger no good.
Bexley got a break there as 2 Academy players were going for the rebound and knocked the ball out. Both
Henthorne
Kirk and Henthorne.
Henthorne and Kirk went against each other, knocked it out. Elsas into Millard.
Elsas just beat the 5-second count.
Academy will have to start gambling for steals now.
Got a foul on.
Schettinger did right there, and that'll send Bexley to the free throw line. I'm not sure that's the young man they wanted to foul, though.
You sound like you know this kid, Bill.
I think pretty well at times.
We got 90% free throw shooter, young Bill Hoyer, on the line with a chance to expand Bexley's league here. They lead by 5, 46-41 at the 4:23 mark. And again, these foul shots down the stretch will be important.
Number 5, Bill Hoyer, shooting 1 in.
First shot's good.
Point Hoyer.
Bexley, look for Bexley to press if Bill can make this second foul shot. There's the jinx.
In and out. Over to Clark. Both McMullen's in.
They want to get Kirk back in line. You got to look for Clark to try and lead him here with Kirk on the bench. A bad pass, got away with a cross-court pass there.
Clark up and hits it.
Clark's hit 2 in a row.
He's got to be their shooter with this lineup they have on the floor right now. They got Kirk's at the scores table wanting to get back into the ball game.
Daly one-arms it over to Millard. Elsas puts it up on the drive, no good.
Got a block there on Academy. Ford tried to set up to take the charge. Jack McMullen from Elsas, but Elsas will be shooting the 1-on-1.
Number 4, Jack McMullen, his 4th.
That's 4 on McMullen.
3.5 minutes left. Bexley 47-43 lead.
Scott Elsas at the line, 2 throws.
He'll be shooting 2 because he was fouled in the act of shooting and not the 1-on-1.
First shot's up and good.
Chance to put Bexley back on top by 6 here at the 3:30 mark.
Second shot's up off the back of the rim. Clark with the rebound for the Vikings.
Big possession for Academy. Down 5 with only a little over 3 minutes left. They need to start cutting into Bexley's lead. Clark feels a hot hand.
Way outside.
In a row for Aaron.
The zone may want to pay a little more attention to Aaron out there. Good fake by Elsas.
Lost the handle. Hoyer in, out, and it's good.
Nice 10-foot jumper by Bill Hoyer there.
Bexley got a lucky bounce there. Elsas lost it off his leg, but Hoyer picked it up and hit the jumper.
Bexley breaks their, or Academy breaks Bexley's press.
I think we're going back to a man-to-man here. That's ups and downs. Can't do that.
Jump ball.
John will take a look.
We got a jump ball call. It's amazing. And it's Academy's possession.
John will take a look at that defense next time. I think that might have been a
matchup
1-3
and
with
a box
Millard
on.
matched up with Clark.
Yeah, that could have also been.
I didn't get a real good look at it.
Referee didn't get a real good look at the last call either, Bill, so I guess we're both even. That was a definite up and down from what we saw up here. He thought the boy had a hand on, so the Academy's possession, which gives Bexley the next possession on a jump ball situation,
You
which
have
could
Millard
be a key.
following Clark, and the other 4 playing zone, and it left Kirk.
Oh, strong move by Kirk, no good.
That could come back to hurt there. Kirk missed. Got a pass for Daly way too far. Elsas bats it. Bexley may get a break here. They do.
They do.
May want to settle down here a little bit and
Bexley
run a
better
play.
protect that ball a little bit better right now, and they're going to spread the floor and hold it.
Gene Millard up off the bench, motioning to slow it down. Oh, good steal.
Elsas dribbled right into traffic.
And it's no good, and it's tipped. It's still no good. Clark with the rebound, and he's going to be fouled.
Foul Millard over the back on the rebound. Clark will shoot the 1-and-1 bonus.
Great second, third efforts by Aaron Clark, Columbus Academy Jr.
Elsas dribbled into a double team and was trapped, lost the ball. Bexley was fortunate the Academy didn't score off of it.
1-and-1, 50-45, Bexley
Academy
lead.
timeout, Chris.
2 minutes and 1 second left to go.
Chris, I'm sure Coach Millard will tell Bexley that he does not want the players to foul. That way Academy can score with the clock stopped. They need 6 points to take the lead. Coach Millard would like to have them do it on 3 baskets and not free throws.
Getting their last minute instructions. While the teams are being instructed, we'd like to mention that the Bexley monthly JC meeting will be held at Brennan's this coming Tuesday, January 7th at 7:30. That's the Bexley JCs. You do not have to be a member to attend.
Clark's come alive here in the third quarter. He only had 2 points at halftime. He's now 5 for 7 in the game with a total of 10 points. He's had 8 third quarter points here.
Scoring leaders for Bexley, Millard and Daly both have 17, and Hoyer has 9.
And that's pretty common for the way the season's gone for Bexley, because all 3 of those boys averaging double figures on the season.
Well, coming in, Hoyer led Millard by just a few points, with Daly third.
Bexley Lions bringing their team out. Columbus Academy breaking their huddle and coming out to play.
Here's Clark on the line, chance to add to his 10 points. You got Zach Kirk back on the floor. He's their leader with 19 tonight. It's kind of been Daly Millard shootout versus.
This is always a close contest, and as Yogi Berra said, it ain't over till it's over, and Columbus Academy tries to climb
Big free
within
throw
3.
here, Chris, to cut in the 5-point lead.
First one's up, no good. Kumler with a big rebound, and he's fouled.
By Zach Kirk on a reach in. Big miss there. Maybe the timeout cooled Clark off, or he didn't get to shoot his jumper.
Academy foul number 32, Zach Kirk, is second.
Academy needs at least 3 possessions and 3 field goals to take the lead. They have to hope Bexley misses their free throws.
Number 13, Bill Kumler, he'll be shooting 1-and-1.
A little earlier, Coach, you mentioned that 50 points may win this game, and you're going to be pretty close to your prediction.
Close to it. Bexley has 50, so if they win, I'll be correct.
Kumler's first shot is good. Six-point Bexley lead, 1:59 left. Second shot's off the front of the rim. No good, off Daly's head. Bexley gets a lucky bounce and the ball.
They had Elsas open underneath, but I think they want to hold here. Oh, we had a reach in by 20, not called. And then Daly's going to get the foul.
I think that was a frustration foul there on Daly.
Still don't want to stop the clock in that situation, though, Chris. Bexley got a break on the missed free throws. The ball was batted out to them. They may have wanted to set up and win a little more time.
Number 23, Paul Daly, his fourth.
Matt Copp coming in for Scott Elsas for the Bexley Lions.
Daly has to also be careful here as he has picked up his fourth foul.
At the line for a
Got Bexley's starting lineup in the game right now.
Clark with a chance of 1-on-1 to redeem himself.
Shots up, and it's good.
Point, Clark.
Academy within 5. And he hits the second shot. Oh, traveling call.
Pass was a little bit behind Bill Hoyer. He tried to reach back for it. When he did, he took an extra step. Academy ball.
Turnover caused by heavy Academy defensive pressure.
A bucket will cut it to 2 here. Bexley's playing a 1-3 zone, and Millard is following Clark wherever he goes, but he snuck open.
Clark made a great effort, no good as it rolled around the outside of the basket, not in. Kumler with the rebound for Bexley. Hoyer over to Daly, has the ball knocked out of his
Kirk,
hands.
Great hustle.
Great hustle by Kirk.
It's going to be a foul on 20. Let's see what they call. That's a proper call. McMullen side-racked Daly going for the ball. Daly had the lead on the ball and had touched the ball when he got hit from behind. It's the only way they could call that foul. Academy protesting a little bit. Daly should go to effort in going after the ball after having it batted away from him, and a nice save by Kirk.
Daly at the line, shooting 1-8.
Again, a big 1-on-1. The free throws are going to win it or lose it down the stretch here for the Lions.
1:10 left in the fourth quarter. Both teams in a bonus. Shot's good, no good, off the front of the rim. Four-point lead by Bexley. Outside, way outside, good shot by Randy Schettinger. 2-point game, 50 seconds left. And we're going to have a foul on Matt McMullen.
Academy coach Jack McMullen letting the referee know he wanted to push off on Hoyer, but McMullen did reach in on the foul, and we got a chance for Hoyer. That's also his 5th foul, so I'm sure Coach McMullen will be sending Peterman back in to replace him.
A big hand for number 20, Matt McMullen, as he is replaced by Peterman.
Bexley's had a little trouble here at the line in the last few minutes. They've missed 3 foul attempts. Bill Hoyer steps up. He's 5 for 6. Let's hope he can keep the touch going.
Shots up and good.
Puts Hoyer in double figures at 10. Big opportunity coming up here.
Second shot up and good again.
Bexley will drop back. They do not want to foul. Academy needs 2 possessions. They need a quick basket.
Great shot by Jack McMullen. Good drive, put it up under control. 2-point game again, 31 seconds left. Every year this is an exciting contest, and this is no different. Foul will be on Todd Peterman.
Won't be a 2-shot, I'm afraid, but they're going to call the 1-on-1, but you knew they were going after him. Bexley fans protesting, wanting the two-shot foul. We'll call timeout here, hoping to ice Bill Hoyer, who's only had one miss at the foul line tonight. He's 7 for 8.
Leading scorers right now, Daly has 15, Millard 17, Hoyer 11.
Oh, okay.
Daly has 3 rebounds and Kumler 4 thus far. Well, what's Academy going to
I think you'll see next time that they may try to foul somebody besides Hoyer if he puts these two in. He's 7 for 8 for the game and shooting over 90% for the year.
Well, if he stays on par and makes 2, he'll be 9 of 10 for the game, right on target.
Yeah, and Academy will need 2 possessions then. They'll have to score and get the ball back. So I'm sure Coach McMullen's planning now who they want to foul when Bexley gets the ball back. Bexley, I'm sure, is concentrating whether Hoyer makes or misses this free throw to play good defense without fouling and make Academy use some time before they get a shot off.
Yeah, if he would miss the free throw, Bexley does not want to foul, especially on a shot attempt. That'd be the only way they could lose this ball game here with 22 seconds to go.
Columbus Academy coming out.
And 2, if there is a jump ball, it is Bexley's turn for possession, which could be a major point towards the end of this game.
22 seconds left in the game.
Trevor Torrene is entered for a rebounding attempt if there would be a miss at the foul line.
And there is no miss. That's an important basket as Bexley now enjoys a 3-point lead.
Coach Hoyer, would you press her after the basket?
If they do, it'll be very token and make sure they don't foul.
Just try and use a little time.
They're
They're
not
going to back
going
off. I might have shown a little token pressure just to make them rush.
Schellinger having the ball stolen by Bill Hoyer. Taking it all, lady grabbing. Should be a technical.
That's an intentional foul. It's be interesting how the refs call it.
Academy hurried the ball down. Hoyer anticipated and stole the wing pass.
Academy wants a timeout, but I'm afraid it's over now. Hoyer with a nice steal.
Again, Bexley wants to be very careful on defense that they don't foul so Academy can score with the clock stopped. With only 14 seconds remaining, I believe it's going to run out before Academy can score 3 baskets.
Randy Schellinger, Bill, I think really would have been better just reaching in and slashing at the arms because it's very obvious what he was trying to do, which will allow him to shoot 2, which is almost senseless in this situation.
Right, he went after the man instead of the ball.
Go after the ball and put him into 1-on-1. It was their only hope.
You'll see Academy hurry the ball down the court after this shot by Hoyer. Try to score as quickly as possible. And if they do have any timeouts remaining, I believe you'll see them try to call one before Bexley can throw the ball inbounds.
55-51, 14 seconds left in the ball game.
The official score announced it'll be the 1-on-1, and fans here are letting us know we will be shooting 2. Along with our statistician, Mr. Ramp, let us know they will be shooting 2.
What is Bill, 9 of 10?
Yeah. Hoyer, a 90% free throw shooter on the season, 9 of 10 for the evening at 90%. Makes the first Chris in this ball game has been wrapped up on that free throw attempt. I said 55 points to win it, so I think I'm going to win the Texas Tommy tonight.
You won, John.
Second ball.
You win a free burger at the Broadnell after the game.
Bill Hoyer's done a yeoman job the last minute of the game here. Stealing the ball again. Academy with the balls. Kirk putting it up off the glass, no good. Clark uncontested and puts it in for 2.
That's going to be it. Going to be a 57-53.
That's the ball game. 57-53. We'll have our statistics here for the closing game. Bexley victorious, 57-53 in just a second.
Great ball game. You see a nice display of sportsmanship out on the court as both teams congratulating each other. I'm sure they're going to both challenge for the CBL titles in their respective divisions.
John and Chris, 2 fine basketball teams, both well coached, won each other hard tonight. Bexley happened to hit their free throws down the stretch and came out a 4-point winner, 57-53. Bexley was led tonight by Mike Millard with 17, Paul Daly with 17, and Bill Hoyer with 15, including, I believe, 11 out of 12 at the foul line.
Waiting on the Academy statistics as you see a shot of Coach McMullen walking off. Fine effort by the Academy Vikings here tonight. There's some of the fans pulling out onto the court. A huge crowd, one of the bigger crowds this season. We're going to have the stats here in a second. We had Zach Kirk leading the way with 19